No, just the next time I get the bright idea, like using the 3rd Avenue cross again at 4:30 p.m., you need to hit me. Do you hear me? You need to hit me, and I mean hard, so I learn my damn lesson.
I don't understand. Was there construction or what? The crossway is usually well directed.
Well, it used to be before they hired all the goddamn clowns from Bailey's Circus to instruct traffic. I'm telling you, someone's 3-year-old could do a much better job. I swear to God, Shug. I hope the city commissioner is getting ready to hang himself like the goddamn buffoon he is for giving that idiot Warner power to hire these morons.
You have a history with the new traffic help.
Yes, I have, Shug. I have, but nothing this damn bad. My car is ruined. Ruined, Shug. It is done. The back seats are laying on the ground, all because the idiot in charge of traffic laws hires like-minded idiots like himself. If you tell him it's chilly outside, he'll run outside with a bowl and spoon. If a speak told him the drinks are on the house, he'll go grab a ladder. And that's why all hell broke loose earlier. Because of his harebrained management.
Humans are so lazy. You need your stupid wheels to get from place to place. Sprinting feels better.
Well, not every creature runs around on 4 limbs, Baco, or can shift to man-eating, hunting turbo mode like you. Though I do wish I had you with me earlier to clear the way. I wouldn't have blown a damn gasket.
What happened? I was wondering what was going on. I was hearing Doris and Ethel talk about it earlier downstairs. They were hoping you and Victor were okay.
Okay, here's what happened. I had Victor, one of my servants, drive me into town. We took the Oakland, which I just had bulletproof. We took the Oakland and I went to wine shop. I trust no one when it comes to buying wine for the house. This is my task because the last time I sent Sadie on a wine run, she brought back red water and sugar. We're still going to have a long talk about that if she ever wakes up, but anyhow. I go to buy my wine. Mr. Talbot still sells the best wine in the city, Talbot's Fine Wine. Yes, I'm going to plug him. I love you, old man. I come outside and there's a few of these little beer truck running punks giving me blank stares, but Victor is standing outside the car so they wouldn't do anything to a real man.
I'm seeing more and more of them in that neighborhood. It's alarming.
So squash them already. If humans had any real gumption, your precious streets would be verminless.
Poverty does things, Baco. It makes us desperate and nasty. Not as nasty as that steaming pile of monster shit you left in the backyard. Did you really think I wouldn't see that or smell that, Baco? Do you know how to bury your own shit? You should squash that first.
I could not hold it anymore, and I'm not a feline.
We've got to get you a damn regiment or something because you melt the flies. Anyway, we're back in the car, and we're driving up to 1st Avenue, Shug. And it's a straightforward shot, down to 3rd Avenue Cross where it splits to 3 ways. 2 ways for the trolley car. And we gotta go slow after the 2nd Avenue there because you don't want to hit the buggy cars. You don't want a bill for killing a horse with your vehicle here. Trust me, you don't want that.
You really don't. You'll starve trying to pay it.
You will. So I notice as we approach, there are people standing outside of their vehicles, and I see some people laying down in their buggies. It looks like a goddamn worker strike. Victor goes, ma'am, it looks like there's some sort of commotion or something. We might be jammed here for a while. So I'm trying to maneuver in the back seat to see what's holding up everything up there on the cross, up the road. You can't move forward or you can't back up. You can't move, like, whatsoever right now. There's maybe a thin little line where cars can semi-maneuver, but you can't go forward and you can't back up. And I see people getting out of their cars and standing on top of them, on the roofs there, to get a better look, of course. And, I do the same thing. Victor helps me up, and I hear, hey, madam, hey. So that was nice. I blew kisses, and I waved at a few of the listeners. There were a few assholes yelling racial slurs and freak show and shit like that mixed in there, but I'm sure they're fucking their grandmothers, or they suck Howard Anderson's little Peter. So I can see better at this point. And come to find out, this fucking clown, directing traffic, has caused a pileup right there at the intersection.
Oh, great.
I see 2 cars laying on their sides, Shug. 2 cars completely on their sides. One is flipped over, and one has rammed smack dab into the goddamn trolley car as it's coming around the corner there. So there's this mass chaos now. People are getting pissed off. The police have arrived on site. They're trying to set up barricades. I see people, they decide to start walking home and come back for their vehicles later. But I'll be damned if I'm doing that. I'm not walking home with a bag of wine that says, here, rob me. So I tell Victor to join me on top of the car. I share my flask with him. I have a little whiskey. It's not like we're going anywhere. And we notice things are becoming violent. It's human nature. Some people have very short tempers and no patience whatsoever, being stuck in a sea of vehicles and horse buggies without being able to move for, 30 minutes now and get home. Who wouldn't lose their shit?
Right.
And the madness begins, Shug. I see this trucker, green overalls. He gets out of his car and he approaches the patrolman. He's absolutely livid, and his face is redder than hell. He starts yelling at both the policeman and the idiot who can't direct a fart after a taco lunch. And he shoves that fucking police officer. Just shoves him. 3 patrolmen run up with clubs drawn, and they start beating the hell out of this guy. No mercy whatsoever. Another trucker gets out and runs toward the idiot who caused all this, and he knocks hell out of this guy, Suge. I saw his spirit leave his body. He hit him very hard. He hits the ground and he's done. Just done right there. So 4 more cops run up. They start beating the shit out of that guy. People are throwing rocks. Police are trying to shield themselves. Just hell is breaking loose. One guy gets out of his car, only to get socked by this triggered fat man, and I mean fat. It's a good thing he didn't wear yellow because people would be trying to wave him down.
So wait, it's just fighting and nothing, what?
Yes, everyone is losing their damn minds. All logic is out the window, and there's this massive street brawl between the patrolmen and these pissed off civilians who've been waiting there for hours, rightfully so. And what I'm noticing is that it's mostly the truckers. The truckers have had enough of it. They've had enough because they're now late for their deliveries.
Right.
There was this one guy who crawled on top of the trolley, but he's so goddamn clumsy that he slips off and he smacks his head against the damn thing before busting his ass on the cement. It was the worst rally attempt I've ever seen. People are losing their minds.
I'm just picturing you and Victor sitting on top of this car with this mass chaos around you.
In a nutshell, yes. Where are we going? I mean, where are we going right now? We might as well just sit down and get a show out of it. And what I remember turning over and I see one guy, he gets pissed that a rock went through his window. He comes out with a shotgun, he shoots it in the air, people scramble back to their vehicles. One guy tries to steal this lady's purse, but another guy runs up and fucks that guy, bashes him in the face with a gas pipe, Suge. A gas pipe, what the hell? Did you take the time to unscrew that from your own car? That's some chaos dedication, damn. It got damn ridiculous. This one idiot, let me tell you. He gets out of his car, his wife is holding on to him because she's obviously the smart one in this relationship. He decides he's going to jump roof to roof. He's going to jump car to car to try and get closer. He gets about 3 cars up before taking a brick to his head in mid-jump, and he face plants against a goddamn telephone pole. What the hell is the matter with you? What are you thinking? So more patrolmen are showing up, as well as backup to help pick up the cars that have been tipped over. Mr. Warner's fine management. So Victor and I get off the roof, and after a while, during the chaos, we're seeing it's so chaotic still. Next to us is this burgundy Chrysler. 2 men are in it. And apparently these assholes have been behind us for a while. And he began calling me things. He pulled up, he rolled his window down, and he began calling me things like transvestite freak and fucking Negro scum. You know, the typical scumbag thing.
Oh, no.
So I say to him, your mother doesn't mind me. I'm in her ear every night.
Oh, my God.
And I told him, you guys better roll your windows back up before you scare the blind kids. And someone throws a dog biscuit at you. Needless to say, they got angrier, started shouting at me, and they were saying things like they're gonna come to my house and kill me.
That's funny. Very funny.
I mean, come on. The only thing these guys were killing were their brain cells. They look like guys who take rulers to bed to see how long they sleep. And they're wasting their breath. Because I'm just going to blast you on the radio. Car number 412378. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that on the air? I'm so sorry. Where's my manners? So after I tell them again to roll up their windows before they get arrested for indecent exposure, the asslick in the passenger seat, he got out of the car and he came at me. However, Victor wasn't having it, and he grabs the guy's arm and breaks it at the elbow. He's yelling, you son of a bitch, you goddamn queer, you fucking shit, yeah. He looks like a goddamn Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm laughing my ass off because the fucking prick, he's sitting there with his dangling arm now. His brother gets out with a baseball bat. He comes at Victor. Victor swoops in, elbows the guy in the throat, takes the bat and clubs the first idiot in the face, turns around and puts his brother down, breaking the bat over his head. They're both done. Victor's fine handiwork. At its best. As always. I've had enough of this damn human cholesterol, and I want to get out of here. Enough is enough. We've been here at least 40 minutes in this goddamn chaos. People are still fighting. People are still stupid. The horses are starting to get pissed off. I'm beginning to smell horse shit, and my buzz is fading. The worst has yet to come, though, Suge.
Like it gets any worse.
It's me. Come on. It's me. So after I watch a man run away from 6 women with no shirt on, I can't imagine what happened there, and a bum throwing a trash can at some car and yelling at the poor bastard to get out of the car, possibly to hit him with bum juice, some asshole decides, you know what? I'm gonna slow pass between these extremely narrow lanes and I'm gonna get out of here because I'm smart. I save the fishes from drowning. He scrapes against one lady's car and smashes smack dab into my goddamn Oakland.
Oh, Mezoa. Oh, no.
I'm standing there, Shug, in shock. He smashed into it so hard, the whole side caved in. The idiot has now realized what he's done, and he's panicking, and rightfully so. He tries to back out, and when he does, my doors and my back seat fall onto the street.
You've got to be kidding me. That's horrible. The purple one, right? The one you always keep covered?
Yes, the summer car, the Oakland 6, the one I always have wrapped up in the back behind the Model T. I was enjoying the chaos at first, but now I'm hot. I'm hot, Shug. Victor is trying to hold me back. A few listeners who knew me also got out trying to hold me. The lady he hit before me, she gets out and slaps the taste out of his mouth. Another bastard then rear ends her. She gets double pissed and slaps the shit out of the guy again. And she takes off her shoe. She goes over to that other guy and she starts beating evil out of his head. I want to kill the first guy, but people are stopping me, holding me. Madam, no, it's not worth it. Madam, no, it's not working. It's not worth it. Relax. Please, relax. Victor wants to kick his ass, but he's holding composure. He's trying to be professional. It took 2 hours, Shug, 2 hours for the city to finally get their shit together, and everything started to thin out, and traffic began moving again. After all the arrests, they cleaned stupid off the street. The city patrolmen have come out now. More of them have come out, backed up by necro cops, and they get everything back under control finally. I'm still steaming. I want to get in a good kick or a shot at that bastard's ribs. I have my poor baby towed over to Dean's car shop because he's the only one I trust. Shug, the whole side is gone. The fucker made sure to wreck it good. We got the bastard's information. After the lady stopped kicking his ass, she dropped him twice. She was furious for him being a flaming idiot.
Goodness, I heard it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Never again. Never again. I will take the long road through Hangman. Mr. Dean says I can come by in 2 days and he can tell me everything that needs to be fixed because I'm sure deep down the clown who hit me is so broke he can't afford to pay attention, obviously. And I at least want the bastard to feel guilty and scared. I know he can't pay the damage deep down, but I'm gonna ride his ass until he's willing to scrub my toilets with his tongue. But I trust my car to Mr. Dean. He has never steered me wrong, but he's gonna have his work cut out for him.
See what happens when you don't eat some of your young and you make fun of me for that.
Oh, you can eat this bastard if you want. I don't give a damn. He's probably already trying to flee town as we speak. He's gonna end up in the Asoba River anyway, so feast away.
How many people do you think got arrested?
Hell if I know. I know lots of heads got busted, that's for sure. Shout out to you, Mr. Thomas Warner, you damn idiot. You hired a numbskull to direct traffic and it brought about the goddamn 3rd Avenue reckoning. I hope someone votes your stupid macho ass out next year and we can get people on the street who knows what the hell they're doing. Instead of people who need lobotomies. You and that flat tire Howard Anderson should have been down there. I would have punched you in the face personally. Both of you. This is a fine example of you not knowing what the hell you're doing in this city. You're an idiot, and you're a liar, and the doctor slapped your mother when you were born for releasing this much stupid on the world. Old Paradise needs actual smart people and not more morons in nice suits like you running things.
You should make him pay for your car. Ultimately, it's his fault. He puts these people on the streets with little to no training.
Somebody should put him on the street. Not to direct, but just to get hit.